Okay guys, I'm back. I hope the video will load up. I've never made one that long. So anyways, I took another pinky eraser that I had. So these are those square pinky erasers that you get your kids in kindergarten and stuff like that. Just your normal cheapo ones. I shaved it down. I cut it so it's thinner because I want it to fit is snug. I want it to be snug, but I don't want it to be tight enough to where it ruins or spreads out your spine here. So you open your Bible up, and this is only minutes after you guys just left, so I'm going to put this in here. And I shaved it down enough to where when you close it, there you go. Now, make sure it's in there and pushing on that. Depending on how thick your binding is, guys, this is an older Bible, so it's been really stretched out here. You know, you can shave it down further if you guys feel it's pushing too hard. Me, I'm not afraid. I've done this many times. So, anyways, shut it like that, and that will press on that headband, and just leave your Bible. Leave it for overnight if you want. More hours the better. You want that headband to really stick, and so more time the better. Don't push things. Don't try to make it go too quick. But for the sake of this video, I know that headband stuck pretty good, so I'm going to open this up and get that out of there. I'll probably put it back in when I'm done showing you guys, because I want to get this thing done and show you guys what I do here. So as I'll show you, the headbands are, not the headband, but the ribbons are in there pretty good. Sometimes your headband might be really dirty and grimy with glue, so you might have to completely take it out of there like I was showing you guys. You can take the glue completely off and then pull that headband out if you want, and clean the glue and stuff off. And you can buy headbands, new headbands, so do know that. Zoe, wake up. Nah, she ain't gonna wake up for me. Anyways, let me push this away. Find that spot where the book, when you open the book block, you want your gutter to be right in the center of your new ribbon. So you take that new ribbon, flip the pages, a few pages until you can find the relatively center spot of where your ribbon is at. So my yellow ribbon's right there. A couple more pages. Put it right there in the center, so it's right in the middle of that yellow ribbon. And then you place your ribbon like you would in your book block. Lightly do this because I just glued it. But if you guys let it sit on it overnight, you won't have to stress about this part, but I'm having to stress on it a little bit. So I placed the ribbon in where the left side of the ribbon tucks down into the book block, because you want to remember that. You can do left or right, whatever you guys want to do. I'll show you why. Because when you go to cut the ribbon, you want it angled the same direction as your other ribbon. So put it down into that gutter. Close your binding. You want to, I'm keeping it loose up here at top because it's not glued all the way. It's not, not dried all the way. Pull it down a little bit. Go to your next one. So this is the brown one. And I want it angled the same way. So I'm tucking it with the left side of the ribbon in the gutter. Sometimes it'll get kind of confusing in your mind, but you have to get this right. So the way to know that is if you close your Bible and pull down on this one. Your ribbons should be going the same angle, as you guys can see. It's going that way and that way. Okay? You want it to do that because when you go like this and you pull your ribbons out and you want to cut them. Now see, this yellow ribbon is really short for me, so I don't have much to work with on that. So I have to be very careful and put a lot of weight on your Bible. So hold on a second. Because if you don't cut this quick and really fast with your scissors, anybody that's done this will know that you'll end up messing up. So you want to have a good pair of scissors, and you want to have weight on the Bible. So come over here, you put like Strong's Concordance on here, advertising the Strongs in my video. So anyways, take your ribbon. I have it pulled equally at the top so they're pretty even. And then this weight on there, guys, gives it enough tug. Let me move the camera here. It gives enough tug so when you're pulling nice and tight, because you want to pull kind of tight on these ribbons, not enough to where you're pulling them out from the headband, but you want to give them enough tight pull so when you cut your ribbon, you're not going to get frayed edges or anything. And you do it quick. You go like this, put that ribbon up as far as you can by the sharpest part of the scissor, angle it to the angle you want, and snip really quick. Boom, done. Don't want to go slow. I've done this so many times, guys, and if you go slow, you're going to mess up. So it's just better to do it quick, and then don't get overzealous about this being perfect. Okay, I like my ribbons kind of short, so I cut these pretty short, and just don't get carried away with it. If you don't get carried away and get, like me, I get kind of OCD about it being perfect, and then I end up messing it up. So don't be like me. Learn to not get carried away. This is the best way I have found to do this. I use a flame. This is one of those barbecuer ones, and you don't bring it up to it and go, oh, I'm gonna melt it. You catch it on fire, you get that fire going, and you just breeze it by real quick. I mean quick. You don't want to catch on fire, nothing. I mean, I'm literally just flying by. So it will take a little time. See, like if I go up, I'm trying to show you guys here, it's kind of weird on camera. Anyways, if you go up and you do that, you're just going to melt it. Really, it's just going to melt because this stuff can catch on fire really quick. So I just go like this, and I go kind of close to it, and then just like that. You don't want to let that flame sit on there too long, or you're going to end up burning that ribbon. See, I'm never on that ribbon at all. I'm literally just dragging it by real quick. And that will seal it off for you. And if you're somebody who doesn't want to play with fire, just take some super glue, a tiny, tiny little drop of super glue, like on a tool, you know, put a little bit of super glue on this, on a tool or something, or like, you know, the glue that I had in this lid, and you just put a tiny little bit of super glue right on the edge of the ribbon to where it soaks up, just a tiny bit. I mean, just a tiny bit. It'll change the color of the ribbon just on the end a little bit, and that will also seal your ribbon off without you having to burn it. So some people don't want to burn it. I totally agree. Burning sometimes can get you messed up. So that's why I told you guys to keep at the beginning of that last video, you want to keep a lot of playroom. So if you're somebody who's new at it and you mess up 3 or 4 times, you're going to be fine. It'll give you a chance to do that just right. And just practice with some ribbon first before you do your Bible by just sticking some ribbon in a book block and practicing how to do this with some cheaper ribbon and get used to it. Because I've done this for a long time and I still mess up, guys. I still mess up doing this ribbon. So always have extra. But anyways, there you go, guys. I hope this helps. If there's something you need to know more about this, just let me know. God bless, guys. Bye-bye.